Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's see, this is just another update video. Let's see, a lot has changed. I painted it. I'm almost done connecting all the logic. I think there's just a couple more. I think the last thing that needs to be connected is the main winches. So we can try and change the that. All right, yes, there is a way on here. There is a way to get up here. Like I say, I just flying up here. Where are we? So the crane, there's just a little bit left. Cranes are good. I've been basically messing around with the main. These are the main controls. Oh, let's see if I can zoom out here. Get a better shot. There you go. These are the main controls. All right. This is just for the drill. Just for the drill. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. So that will come up like that. And then which winch is that? Is that the main? Oh boy, I don't know which winch that is. Which one's that supposed to be? Oh boy, it's not working. That's the slider. I can hear that going, but why isn't that working? Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at now. We just need to test loading in a... hold on, where are we? We need to test loading. All right. Composite. This is going to panel B. 1, 2. Should be 3 and 4. Winch up and down. Let's see. I think that's this one here. B. Winch up A and winch down. All right. Oh, there's no, that electricity doesn't go outside of that. All right, that makes sense. Oh, come on, mouse. All right, I think that will do that. I did try pulling this. It's really heavy, and you know, I was getting like 15 or 16 meters per second. Yeah, now I'm getting 7. So we are able to pull this at about 13 knots, and that's going to be our speed for this. I imagine the refinery will be a bit faster because the refinery hopefully is going to be a bit lighter. But this turned out to be really... So, okay, like I was able to fit this and a refinery onto a single ship. So you can imagine like how cramped everything was. So I'm just glad that I was able to turn just the drilling aspect into a platform. But yeah, definitely it's it's not ideal. All right, there we go. Now the winch is going down. Okay, so let's bring this up. I just have to see if I can load a single pipe into there. All right, and then oh, there we go. Perfect. You know, like everything, it's going to take a while. I don't know how this is going to work. Now, I tried using the pipe clamp. It didn't work. I don't know why. I know I've tried to use the pipe clamp a few times, and it just, for whatever reason, it hasn't. I don't know if it's broken. I guess I could try using it now. Where's the magnet? Magnet is magnet A and magnet B. All right. So then we got to get out of here. Yeah, see, this isn't going to work. Let's see. Unfortunately, this is so in the past. Let's see. I'll try using this clamp again. Let's see if it wants to work. I can't put electricity to it, but I can do that. All right, let's try that. So yeah, so it's going to be slow dragging this thing out to the drill site. It's going to be really slow. It's going to take a little while, but that's all right. It's, you know, the point is to enjoy ourselves. So all right, we'll bring this down and we'll see about the pipe clamp here, if I can clamp it on. Ideally, if I can pick it up, right? If I can pick up the pipe. So that might have to slide back further, so it's right over top of the pipe rack. So we can do that. Now, technically, it should be clamp rod drew. All right, well, there you go. But you can't, notice how you can't pick it up? You can't pick it up. I can detach the cable, but I can't pick up the rod clamp. So to me, it doesn't, it's absolutely useless, right? It's absolutely useless, the rod clamp. You know, how long has oil been out in Stmworks? A while, right? Jeepers, man. And they're still, you know, look, I can't do anything about that. And I can't grab it. So that's why I was using the magnet. Well, looks like I have a little bit more work to do. I was getting close. I was hoping to get close. That to me is a waste. This is kind of a waste. The pipe clamp, it's just a waste. So if you're watching this video and you're wondering, should I use the pipe clamp? Yeah, just, I don't know. Some things I just don't even know at this point in time. I just don't even care anymore. I guess maybe that's it. I just don't care. Right? I come to expect it now, that there's things in this game that are just, they are what they are, and that's it. Maybe they'll never get fixed. Maybe they will get fixed. I don't know. But it seems like there's a lot of loose ends in the game that should be tied up here. I don't know. Maybe it's just my client. I know when I was reading it, they said that it should just be rare instances, right? So that should be incredibly rare, incredibly rare. But maybe I'm the only client that's having that issue. I doubt it, but anyways, yeah. I often wonder. I'm only saying that because when they released the fishing rod, and it was the same when they released the oil here, where they mislabeled a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they mislabeled a bunch of stuff, and the fishing rod. All right. Boom out, boom in is not working. Oh, it's that side, but it still should be working for that side. A winch works. Okay, the winch works. But the boom buttons, they aren't working. All right, I'll have to figure out. All right, so now that we got that going, let's lower the... I just want to see if I can load a single rod. I should be able to reach the rods now. I just have to load a single rod in, and that's fine. It's cool. If I can get a single rod in there, then I'll know. Obviously, might be changing where the seat is, just to give me a little more vision. See, we can do that. Oh, no, let's go up a little bit here. See, it's just hanging out, right? And then we can turn on the magnet, and then oh. Why is that false? Wrong magnet, maybe? Yeah, there we go. But it's there. Oh, man. So this should be flipped around. And that should be flipped around if that's going to be inside. Yeah, then anyways, then I can just grab a pipe, right? I can just grab a pipe. And lift it up here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Can't jump on the rail. Can't jump on nothing. Seriously. This is just not going good. Maybe it's too late. I don't know. I'm working on this for hours and hours and hours now, so. Yeah, it just grabbed onto there. Oh, let's see. Gonna have to go back one like that. We can paste that. We can take this here like that, and we can merge. Oh, never mind. All right, we'll have to do the same on this side as well. Oh no, because I only flipped to one side. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's flip this side as well. Yeah. So, anyways, that's basically where I'm at now. It's just the testing phase. Finally, made it to the testing phase. Right, so what we're going to do is we'll test this, see if it works. There's still quite a bit to do. There's still a few hours left on this build, several hours left on this build before we can drag it out to sea and actually test it and leave it out there at sea. I still have to get all the all these components in, the radar and all that sort of stuff, the ship components. But it floats. I'm happy that it floats. Anyhow, it doesn't sink too much in the water. You know, it's still not bad. Like I say, it'll be slow moving it around. It really causes the ship to. And I was thinking, like, okay, well, maybe I'll double up the pistons again in the ship, right? Maybe I'll make the ship even faster than it is. But then I thought, I don't have to do that. All right, let's see how this is going to go. Oh, that's how it's going to go, is it? It's always in the testing phase. I mean, when we go to drill, it's going to be the same, but it's funny. It's always in the testing phase, right? All right, we could come a little bit lower. That's probably maybe a little bit lower. All right, that's good there. Now let's see if I can actually lift up a pipe to the clamp. So I'd be looking at like, oh, I'm gonna need something here, I'm sure. Come on, get up. It's a single, where are we here? Yeah, there we go. All right, so this has to be changed around a little bit, obviously, because I'm having troubles moving like forward, jumping forward. Every time I press the space bar, I just jump straight up and down. I don't know why. Anyways. All right. So let's see. And then now we need the slider clamp. I think it's that slider clamp there. Oh, yes, of course. We're gonna play this game now where we get stuck every time. We are. So let's. Really? Jeepers. There we go. Oh, cool. And it got clamped. Excellent. So now let's test the. Let's get the winch out of the way. I know I'm zooming in and out. Let's test the slider now. So slider up. Oh, that works really well. Okay, and now we should just go like this, right? Bring that in. Oh, nice. Okay, so if we go slider down. Oh, boy. Slider down, not working. Slider down's not working. Oh my goodness. Right. So as you can see, this is the where it's still in the troubleshooting. This is pretty much what I've been doing. Oh, let's see. So that's this panel here, right? Yeah. Panel 4 should be slider down. All right, where's that panel going to? In from panel A. Is that this one here? In from panel A, okay, and then we have, oh yes, 2 and 3, channel 2 and 3, and that's channel 1. So 3, channel 3 should be down, not channel 4. All right, well, there you have it. Now, was there another? Oh, the boom on that side wasn't working, right? Which is in from panel 3. Take a look at that. I know it's probably not rendering the best. In from panel 3. Boom in and boom out is channel 1 and 2, and then up and down is 3 and 4. Boom in, boom out, switch up, switch down. All right, so that works. So it must be an electrical issue. Shouldn't be. Oh yeah, boom in and out. Yeah, like that. It's got no electricity. But I connected it. All right. So that's. There's a lot. There's a lot here. I know I've done a lot of these big builds, and for me, the hesitation is always. Like, I mean, you just look in the center there. It's just a knot of logic. So for me, this is always the toughest part, connecting all the logic together. 'Cause sometimes I'll just install panel after panel after panel and just forget about it. And I'll be like, oh man, I gotta remember everything. All right, so let's try this one more time. Because it was the slider velocity. All right, that works. See if I get this to come down. Oh, just barely. Nice. Yeah, so I might get rid of the railing there. I have to get rid of the railing in a few spots. This should be all right. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this rail here, just so I can reach. All right. I know the station's all over the place, right? So that's just how it is. Perfect. Get rid that. This could we'll just get this up and out of the way because we're just testing right now. When I go to drill, I'll probably be just taking my time as well when it comes to drilling. So what am I doing here? I gotta look up here. Oh, that alignment is perfect. So if we turn on the swivel clamp, and then we undo that clamp, and then we send it out of the way. Okay, so that's how that's gonna work. Then what I have to do is get rid of the boom lock. That's gonna be dangerous. Why is it going down? Why is it going down? Really? What are we stuck in? Oh, we're stuck right there, aren't we? Oh, this is so stupid. This stupid thing. Why would you come down so far? It's just pushing the pipes out of the way, making a mess. All right, well, that was a disaster. I don't know what happened there. As soon as I connected this pipe, it dragged the whole... Everything came down. Oh, okay, so I may have to... Yikes. Oh, well, it looks like I'll have to go back to the drawing board anyways. This will have to do it for this one. That's about 4 o'clock in the morning here. I need to get a little bit of sleep. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that dropped. I don't know. I'm finding a lot of things strange about Stmworks as I really get into more building and stuff. Just the weight. I don't know if they tweaked these the sliders or anything, but you know, I noticed the pivots suck. Can't really use the pivots much anymore. Anytime you get a teensy-weensy little bit of weight on it, it won't lift, right? Like the cranes, for example. These pipe racks are only 150 pounds, and look, I had to use 4 winches on there. That's the only way it'll lift these pipe racks, or else it won't lift the pipe racks. With 1 winch, 2 inches, I need 4. But as we saw with the space, with 4 of those little winches, I mean, I'm lifting the 4,000 pound buoy with those. So I don't know, just kind of stupid. So now I come down. Oh yeah, something's up. See that? It won't go back up. Oh, is it because I had the boom lock on? Really? No. Turn that off. Look, it won't go down unless I turn the boom lock off. I wonder if is it these things are magnetic? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Right, look, it just falls down until I turn off the boom lock. Well, how does that make any sense? Oh, all the boom lock does is control the magnets. It controls this. That's it. I don't even know. Like, it just controls that. Release, 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 and release. Well, I wonder if so stupid. It really is. At this point in time, some of this stuff is just, it just blows me away. We could take something so simple and just make it so complicated sometimes. All right. So let's see. We can do this. Maybe if I do it down low, it won't be so big of a deal. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then I need what? The connector. Release. 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 Oh, don't do that to me. Why? Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Let's see. It's get some electricity here. I don't know. That to me that makes no sense. But this part of the boom has to be perfect because of this, the pipe connector, and this. So if this isn't gonna work, and I have to change the setup. Let's see. What have I done in the past? In the past, this has been on its own track. So that's what I might have to do. I might have to change it so it's on its own track just to get it to work. Yeah, it won't go up. So long as that boom... Look, it won't go up. But it'll go down. How does that make any sense? It won't go. It won't go up. Oh, now that's weird. That's weird. So now that's... Oh, maybe it's like a toggle button. So now it's let's see, it should be true, right? Now it's launch false, release false. Okay, even though the light is on. Launch false, release false. This doesn't make any sense. Well, there you have it. It appears to be broken. The slider appears to be, it won't go up. That's screwed. Okay, well anyways, I apologize for my difficult language here. I'm just kind of beside myself with this. Okay, well maybe let's just reduce this down to a single magnet then. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? All right, let's see if that works. Dumb, I've never had this issue before. Now, that's just these sliders. I don't know if oh yeah, look. There you go. So we have, let's see, false and false, okay, which makes sense. So then when we turn it on, it should say release true, and it says release false, launch false. Alrighty. Now it says release false and launch false. What's going on here? What is going on? Release. This is utility. Yeah. And I can't do anything about that. So then that leads me to suspect that maybe the value isn't even being passed through. Let's see. Let's go back here. Where are we here? This is panel A, and that should be whatever that button is. Let's see here. I think that's this one here. Panel A, up, down, and boom lock is channel 3. All right, and then what do we got there? Boom lock. Ah, see, that should be channel 3. That's why. See, this is what happens when you do stuff. And this should be channel 2. Well, that makes sense why that doesn't want to work. All right, this is why you don't do stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning. In my defense, all right, I've been using only composite panels, so I should probably know by now. Never mind, that can't be my defense then. It's got to be something else. So yeah, so at this point in time, it's just a matter of I have to dry run everything now. I have to dry run everything about 5 or 6 or 7 times, and just try and figure out the bugs. So yeah, so I still say that the next. Hey, look, it works. All right, I'm going to change the locks, I think, back so they're. Oh, does it matter? Ah, we're probably good on the bottom there with the lock here. Honestly, the lock is really just so it doesn't move around when we're sailing, right? Because when you're sailing, all the stuff that moves, if it isn't locked into place like this, it'll move around, and it can be devastating if it moves in the wrong way. So, all right, well that was a frustrating success, but I guess that's how it is. It's a frustrating success. Okay. All right, now what do we have here? Winch down, boom lock. Here, we'll do this here. Release, release. Yeah, it's early. I'm still sticking to my frustration about the winches. So yeah, I'm still frustrated about that. This is what I had to do. I tried to everything to get this pipe rack to lift it up, and the only way I could get it to lift up was this way, and that was it. So this crane here, this is how I had it set up with the cables and these connectors, and it wouldn't. It would pull on it. This would come all the way up, and this would just be stretched out cables. So I thought, man, it's imperfect. It's imperfect, whatever. So we got to get rid of that one crane. Okay, so that works. What could be next here? I guess we could try one more time. Yeah, let's save that. We'll try one more time to get a pipe loaded in here. Then I'll call it. I'll call it on this video. Yeah, and then like I say, the next day or so, this is what I'll be doing. Just testing, and then when it's ready to go, we'll sail out to the oil patch, and we will drill. Yeah, because I mean, this should be plenty strong to hold a single pipe and all this equipment. And the cables and stuff, yeah, I mean, they're whatever, right? We all know the issues that the game has. They're whatever. I wish we could measure the torque. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's why this has got to be the... Come on. What the... All right. So then we're going to go up, and we'll just shake this a little bit. Give it a little bit of sway. Now, if I... There we go, give it a little shake. At least this is a little bit easier than... Oh, this is a little easier. All right, let's see, winch up, we'll get that out of the way, and then the boom is gonna move in like that. And we wanted to test the slider. Oh yeah, look at that, it goes down. Perfect. And then we could turn on, where is it? The swivel clamp. All right. Slider clamp. We'll get the slider out of the way. And this is where it's important. This is where we have to have critical alignment of the structure. Because as you can see, it comes down into the connector. If it just drops, it's going to force the pipe that's in the connector to go down, and it's going to drop 2 down, and I won't be able to recover it. So if you're 100 feet down and you have 10 rods connected together, or 11 or 12, there's going to be so much weight that you won't be able to pull it back up. Even with the winches, even with the connectors, I've tried it with all the clamps. It's just the way the whole system goes. So yeah, you really have to be... careful at this point. Now, normally what I should do is I should just drop. I should drop that into the hole. Let's see, what did I do last time? I think I dropped it into the hole, and But anyhow, there you can see we're down into there. So I will clamp it. Now we're clamped. Cool. Okay, well that worked out really well. And then what we do is we turn that clamp off. We'll bring the main boom back up. Right now, essentially at this point, we're ready to launch the clamp. I don't know what those were. Oh, that's for that slider there. All right, connect, disconnect pipe, clamp rod. So this is that, which doesn't have any power. All right, well, we got it in there. We got it that far. We got it as far to the clamp. Now we need to add electricity to the panel. And we might be able to go one step further. Yeah. So I'm just gonna call this video here. And I think is it this one here that wasn't labeled? Yeah, I think this is clamp up, and I think this is clamp down. I'll have to figure that out as well. All right. Yeah, so as you can see, we're finally in the testing phase. There's still interior to do. Once I get through the testing phase of this, which we're pretty close, then what we'll do is I'll do a dry run on the buoy. I'll see if I can launch it, make sure everything's connected with the buoy, because this has to be able to talk to this to anchor it and all that stuff, which is what we're going to do from here. So I haven't quite connected that part yet. So that's what I'll be figuring out tomorrow. I'll put out another video later on in the day, or today, I guess, considering the time. Yeah, I'll put out another video later on today where I go over the buoy and that, make sure that works. And then I'll install the radar and that kind of stuff, and we'll get the alignment, the position controls and everything in the wheelhouse. And then after that, we're pretty much ready to do a test. Drag it out to a oil site and drill. And then after that, we're going to need to build a refinery. So in between the refinery build, I'm going to do the bomber. So for the person that was asking about the bomber, the next build, it's coming up probably, today's Wednesday? Probably by Friday. I know I was hoping to have this complete by the weekend, but some stuff, you know how it is with life, right? Stuff comes up, and unfortunately, we're just not able to spend as much time in the game as we like, which is kind of sad because I like spending lots and lots and lots of time in this game because, as you can tell, there's just so much to do. Frustrating or not, I'll get frustrated, and I just keep coming back to it because I really enjoy it. You can be as creative as you want. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for your interest. Like I say, as soon as this is ready, oh, and lights. As soon as this is ready, I'll put it up in the workshop. With the ship as well. I'll put the ship. But the ship won't be ready for a little bit. It's totally blank. What's that? That's this one here. Yeah, and then sometime over the next couple of weeks, I should be getting a new video card here, which will make this. Then I want to do some building videos where I do the building and I talk about what I'm doing and I explain it. It's just that when the build gets big like this and I go into the logic, I've noticed that on my screen everything's fine, but in the recording it's really shaky and all that sort of stuff, and it's just bad quality, right? So I'm doing everything I can to try and improve that so we can do some more build videos so I can get some more information out about the build. Yeah, so then it's going to be this ship here and then the refinery. So that's what's coming up. There's still lots coming up, and then of course, you know, whatever else. Yeah, and then we'll just pick a direction after that. Probably military. I think is where we'll go next. Military seems like missiles and that kind of stuff, because I have to test out the radar. There's the radar, right? There's the missile radar. This here. Radio waves, yeah. missiles, and its radar acts along the Z-axis. Yeah, I've seen some cool setup for radar, so I'm really excited to test out missiles in that. Anyhow, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.